Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to discuss this issue, the change of the poverty due to the housing street. I'm not sure you all realize how much this issue affects our industrial right as well as the society. So today, my presentation will consist of three parts. Yeah. First, I will talk about the background to the issue, help each other to why this is a big problem. After that, I will talk about the benefits of addressing housing streets. And finally, there's conclude with a possible solution. As you may already know, housing stress in Australia has become a major problem leading to poverty. Let's look at this picture. It shows us about the housing price and wages and the CPI growth from 2001 onwards. We can clearly see that compared to the high growth rate of the housing price and the wage level of the population has, slow growth. At the same time, this means a huge problem, People have to spend more money on housing. Otherwise, they will be homeless. But when they get a house, it also means that it's hard to support themselves on their remaining paycheck. And according to the UN SDG 1, we should commit to ending poverty in its for everywhere. That's why we need to focus on this strategy. Now, let's take a look at some of the benefits that can come from housing price stabilization. According to the study, safe housing can improve a person's mental and physical health. It's just because it can get more sleep and feeling safe every time. Also, housing price stabilization can be a great way to provide the population. For example, Sydney is a high-income city, right? And many people come to Sydney to get a job. But there's a lot of people every year, they will leave the Sydney to another neighboring states. It's just because of high price of housing. In addition to this is the third one. It is a means of improving the economic with a report in 2021 stressing that if 17,000 housing units were built to match the number of Australian women who live in a well-rent home each year. Just 1 year, they can create $15 billion. Yeah, just 1 year. It's impossible, right? So if you want to try to track the poverty caused by the housing street, how should we do? That's what I propose today. To create a housing assistance program. So this program have the three parts we need to do. First, we need to try to limit rent growth. According to the study, it's only necessary to limit the growth to less just 2% to have an effect of the alleviating poverty. Second, a housing assistance fund will establish, open up, subside, and interest-free loans from some of unhoused or low-income groups to reduce their expenses on the housing cost, so that they can have more money to invest in themselves. The last part, open public housing. Part of our company's housing as possible housing to personnel with the housing cost position. Reduce the population housing problem at the same time can also attract more people to join us. In addition to solving the poverty caused by housing, and it also can help somebody who lost their job. Two birds with one stone. So, ladies and gentlemen, by doing this, we will become a leader in our industry. At the same time, this move will create a good social image for the company and help it to grow better. That's all. Well, thank you very much.